Anyways, live stream happening. Let's hope that it works. Wait, does the original video even have a gap? No, it doesn't. But I don't care at this point. It's probably gonna be my longest video ever. This is probably gonna go over 12 hours, and no video is supposed to go over 12 hours. This thing gonna load? Please load. Load? I said please. There it is. My friend told me to put cheese on the side. So yeah. This is probably gonna be one of the only live streams where I don't check chat since I wanna focus on this. Since the last time I did it, I got an in loop wrong. So yeah, you're up.
Wrong. And dead.
So where was I? I think it was it.
I did. In this timeline. Me saw this show called BF. And I loved it. It was like around when the first teams were being made. Don't worry.
Okay, that was the right loop. Oh my god. That's a bad loop. That's a bad loop.
Also, loved it.
Oh, you're right. Don't want any secret calls coming in ruining it.
Also.
You do not know how bad this is.
And
Bruh.
loved it. Also, Dirty's got it.
I should probably say on my live stream so that I'm not reading chat so it can focus.
It. Also, these guys called humans, and they are cool. They're like the main species of this earth, and they claim actual stuff from the earth. How cool is that? And these lands owned by people started to be known as countries. Don't worry, it will be important later on. And then, on January 1st, 2010, a new series was born. I think you can tell what it is, BFDI. And then, a total of 5 years later, a kid was born named Jayden. If you don't think... I really like paper... Also...
I realized that I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to say... Also, I really like paper cuts. I meant like these things. Yeah. Not actual paper cuts.
So... BFDI... Remember? And loved it. Also, I loved it.
Also, I loved it. Okay, I think there's a really loop. Yeah, there's a really looped.
Cuts. Also, I really like... Also, when I started liking it.
Yeah, I said really like twice.
And I really like... I really liked it.
Yes.
Supercuts. I really like. I really like.
same exact loop again, lol.
Making it was made. And I really so I really liked it. I really liked it. I really liked it. I really liked it. I basically
Okay, checking word up. Okay, almost says word. Okay, so what? Now I have to start trimming it. Oh no. I mean like trimming when it's on my computer since that's where I'm getting. Okay, so another end loop.
I really like paper cuts, and they made cuts and cuts.
And I loved it.
Called BFDI, remember? And paper cuts, and I loved it.
What it sounds like
really
a good
like
loop.
paper cuts, and I loved.
It sounds like actually he said that. Okay, now another bud.
Also, I really like paper cuts, and they made cuts, and they made cuts, and also, I really like paper cuts, and I really like paper, and I really like paper cuts, and they made cuts, and they made cuts, and they made cuts, and they made
Okay, number block loop again. Dumb.
very important this time.
Oh no.
Around when the first teens were being made cuts, and they made don't worry, and they made also I really like they made
Object shows with them also.
made object shows with them. Also,
Beginning loop again.
Also, I really like paper cuts.
Also, I think we get that you like paper cuts, buddy. In
My object shows. Also, in one. Also,
okay, so after number block loop, that's good.
me.
I mean, I don't hate number blocks. I just don't make videos on them because they're like for like 5-year-olds, and except for like number blocks with an X because it's actually super funny. Just super funny.
And then in late 2022, aka me, saw this show called BFDI, remember? And I loved it.
Oh my god, no, no, this is bad loop.
Also, in one of my
Okay.
J. And then a total of 5. Also, in one of 5 years. Also, in one of 5 years later, a kid was born named Jayden. If you
Okay,
don't
first-
think this is important,
Oh my
then
god.
why are you
Dude, I can't wait to do that.
Also, in one of my object shows, I really like paper cuts, and they made Also, in one of my object shows with them. Also, in one of my object shows. In one of my object shows. In one of my object.
Also, by the way, I don't really know that much about it. I can go in. The only contestant that I really remember being in there is like a baseball home thing, like a weird looking pentagon.
And they made object shows with. Them. Also, in one of my object shows with them. Also, in one of my object shows with them. Also, in one of my object shows with them. Also, in one of my object shows.
Wait, it didn't check shows. Yeah, whatever. It's probably gonna be that anyways. Oh no, I think there's gonna be a bad loop. Oh no. Oh my god.
With them. Also, in one of my object shows. Just.
Oh great! No, no. Gotta go all the way back. 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 All the way back.
And also Dirty's got. Dirty's guys called. And also Dirty's guys. And also Dirty's guys. And also Dirty's.
Oh my god.
Shows. Dirty's guys called. Shows. Dirty's guys called humans. Shows. Dirty's guys called humans.
Oh yes, she went in an object show. That's so crazy. Okay, great. An A loop. I don't want to put in the to F because I can't tell where it is. Try to find it. Dude, I don't. Is it that far away? Is it? Wait, let me check. Nope. Okay, yep, that is the loop. It's kind of bad.
And they made object.
What was the last loop? Oh, yeah, right, bad loop.
Where's the host? You're just set in one of my object shows. You're just my object shows. You're just my object shows. You're just.
Go back, going back. Lettuce. There.
5 years later. Shows.
Okay, I doubt that any of these words are actually said, but I don't want to miss a loop. I think I said center scoop thrower twice, and it has a loop 3 times for each word. Oh my god. Okay, another bad loop.
In one of my object shows, there's a center scoop throwers. Center scoop thrower is the host. Scoop thrower is the host. Center scoop thrower.
Another bad loop. All the
country started to be known as scoop frozen countries. Don't worry, it will be important later on.
Duh.
And then on January 1st, 2010,
The host.
object shows with them. Also, in one of my object shows, there's a center scoop froze the hope. Center scoop froze the hope.
Okay, the loop. Well, goes back to the number box. That was my favorite word, by the way.
It was like around when the first. Scoop froze the first teams were being made. Don't worry, it's very important in this time.
Post. Only
And
said
then in late
once.
2022,
Then.
me, saw this.
Dude, and then are like put together so much. Like, it's ridiculous. Okay.
Scoop froze the host. Then.
Okay, let's go.
Line. And then late 2022, me object shows with them. One of my object shows, host, dead.
The phrase he has been said 23 times before, and none of them are actually the word he.
Dead.
It's probably because he is a pretty common word inside other words like done, day, like. Okay, the word decided. Okay, I've been sitting it. 2. Another bad loop, guys.
Dead. He decided. Dead. He decided to. He decided.
Also, by the way, the history of Just JaydenHere to 4 years as available captions now. Yay! Now you can show it to your deaf friends. Yeah, yay. Yay, it has captions now. It took me like 2 days to make it. I'm surprised of how long they actually take. Oh.
Started to be.
Okay.
He decided to be known as.
Hey guys, it's my name. Countries.
Scoop froze the host. Dead. He decided to
Make. Okay, first time they say make. Free. First time they say free. Episodes. First time they say episodes. Not the first time they say of. Okay, there's the word of.
Dead. He decided to make free episodes. And they made object shows with them. Also, in one of my object shows, so in one of my
Where's the word of?
my object shows, one of my object shows, three episodes, one of my object shows,
Dude, I'm slowing it down. You know we. In one of my ob in one of my in one of my ob in one of my in one of my in one of in one of my in one of my in one of my object shows, if I say it that fast, then you can't even hear me say it. In fact, I'm not even saying it. In fact, in one of my object shows, in fact, in one of my in fact, in one of my objects, in fact, in one of my object, in one, in fact, in one of my in one of my in one of my, in fact, in one of my, in fact, in, I'm just saying like it's not even it's just
Episodes of my object shows. You're just
Okay, so that's what about A? Okay, so I think okay. At least I know. At least it's close. Great. There's the bad guy. Imagine actually the entire reason I created the channel to just comment on one of it is just to vote on one of his videos. Then he got exposed as a bad guy. Imagine how heartbreaking. What? What? How is it already 5:31? How has it already been 30 minutes? And whatever.
Dad, he decided to make 3 episodes of a series.
So.
He decided to make 3 episodes of a series.
Yep, he's definitely saying. I'm definitely saying of a series and not of his series.
So, in one of my object shows, Senator episodes of a Senator Scoop Fro as the host. Dad, he decided to make 3 episodes of a series called BFDI Scoop. Make 3 episodes of a series.
Okay, gonna loop back the series and the number block scene. Let's go. Let's go. I'm surprised that it took me so long for me to realize that I accidentally said 2022 instead of 2020. I'm so stupid. In fact, in the captions, you can see that I'm confused.
Series number block.
And speaking of, you can't even hear me saying duh.
Not the date. Series number.
But no one will notice.
Of a series episodes of a series number block was made.
That's actually such a
And I
clean
really
loop.
liked it. I basically remember when I started liking it. It was like around when the first teens were being made. Don't worry, it's very important. I decided to make 3 episodes of a series
Oh my god, of a series called BFDI. Remember?
Saw this show called was of a series called BFDI. Remember?
Notice what
I
it's called.
loved it.
Dude, the next loop
Also,
is to the
I really
exact same
like
place.
paper cuts.
Oh
And
my
they
god.
made He decided to make 3 episodes of a series called
BFDI. Remember? It's a BFDI loop. I'm calling them my sections. Like this one is called the BFDI one. And the previous one is the number block loop. And this is the paper cut. And this is a BFDI square mini loop, I guess.
3 episodes of a series called BFDI. Of a series called BFDI. It's called BFDI. Remember? And I loved it. Also, I really like paper cuts. And they made object shows with them.
First time it's been
Also,
so
in one of my
many.
object
First time
shows,
it's been
there's a Senator
7.
Scoop Fro as the host.
BFDI.
BFDI Square Mini.
Okay, and
Like paper cuts.
Hey, Bubble, you good?
that was the kids in my basement.
Like paper cuts. They made object shows with them.
And he. Okay, first he loop.
Make 3 episodes of a series called BFDI Square Mini. Got Square Mini. Dad.
Be right back, guys. Sorry, guys, that was the kids under my basement.
Dad, he decided to make free. Dad, he decided to make free episodes.
Oh
of
my
the
god,
series
that's
called-
so clean.
Dad, he decided to.
Oh wait, no. That's because it doesn't even loop.
Mini.
What? The heck?
Yeah, Square Mini.
What the heck?
Make free. They made object shows with them. They made object shows with them.
Okay, I'm so confused. I'm so confused. What was I on?
BFDI. It was of a series called BFDI. Remember? And I loved it. Also, I really like paper cuts. And they made object shows
and-
with them. Also, it was of a mini. They made object shows with them. And got and host. Dad. Dad. He decided. BFDI Square Mini. He decided to. He decided to. He decided.
This might sound.
He decided to make 3 episodes of a series called BFDI Square Mini. And he got inspiration.
Okay, first time it
from the
says.
channel.
Oh my god, stop. Okay, first time it says got inspiration. Of course, it's the first time I said it. Okay, from. Okay, not the first time I said it. By a loop, guys.
Of a series called BFDI Square Mini. And he got inspiration from
Gotta go all the way back. Using that one thing from the Back to the Future movies that starts with an M and it's the car. I forgot what the name was. Nope! I'm gonna mess something up. I'm scared. You know I'm risking it. Okay, I didn't mess anything up.
actual stuff from the stuff inspiration from the earth. How cool is that?
How
And these
cool
lands
is
owned by
that?
people started to be known as countries. Don't worry, it will be important later on.
Okay,
And
A.
then, on January 1st, 2010, a new series was born. I think you can tell what it is, BFDI. And then, a total of 5 years later, a kid was born named Jayden.
Okay, got it's an A loop. Let's go back. That was by a loop. Oh my
From
god.
channel, from
Probably the reason I didn't want to say the name is because they were a bad person. For the 5 years, if that ever happens, I would probably just say that they were a bad person.
of a series called episodes of a series episodes of a episodes of a series
And he got inspiration from
a series called BFDI Square Mini.
and he got inspiration from a channel called DA.
First time it says channel. And then the word called again. Freaking called. Called appearing.
Called D channel
Oh my god.
called
Funny loop. Funny loop.
To make 3 episodes of a series called
inspiration from a channel
BFDI Square Mini.
Oh my god.
and he got inspiration from a channel called DA.
Okay. Does this do I count DA? You know what? I'm counting it as one word because I was trying to say an actual name of the creator. And the letters aren't separate. There's as one, so I'm counting it. It's called DA. Okay, so it has been said before.
Called DA. Eight.
It wasn't that name.
It wasn't the name of the time.
It was
Jump scare loop. 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 Jump scare loop.
and I loved
Jump scare loop. Jump scare loop.
it.
It. It wasn't. First time saying it wasn't. Okay, another bad loop. Oh my god.
At the time. It wasn't that name. It wasn't.
Another bad loop. We're going. I got a new TV. I think I mentioned that last live stream. Yeah.
Actual stuff from the earth. How cool is it was that? And these lands owned by people started to be known as countries.
First time saying name.
Don't worry, it will
At.
be in
They
Puerto
definitely
Rico.
said at before.
And,
I remember it.
On January 1st, 2010, a new series was born. I think you can tell what it is, BFDI. And then, a total of 5 years later,
Okay, I think this is a mid loop.
Eight.
wasn't that name, but it wasn't that.
Oh wait, no, wrong.
It wasn't that name.
A mid loop. It's a before number block loop. But it was a right before number block loop. So I think that's a mid loop.
Just by looking at the day. It wasn't that name at the date. Series number box was made.
No.
And I really liked it.
Okay. Too far.
It wasn't that name at the time.
So we're going back.
Also, in one of my object shows, there's a center scoop froze.
He kind of looks naked. Probably before I put a scarf on him, he didn't look naked, but now he looks naked.
That name at the host. Then, he decided to make 3 episodes of a series called BFDI Square Mini.
And he got
Okay, so time was technically said, but it was in timeline, so that doesn't count. Another he loop. The word he is starting to be
That
said.
name at the time. He had
inspiration. And he got and he got inspiration from a channel called D8.
First time seeing had.
It wasn't that name at the time. He had a show.
Channel called D8. I didn't even know what the word reinforce means. In fact, what does the word even mean? Let's search it up. It better not mean something bad, because if it does, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, my computer's muted.
Reinforce.
Strength for support. I strengthen it to BFDI square mini. Yeah, I think it loops to a channel called D8.
Oh, called. He had a show. He had
From channel. He had a channel called
He had a
D8.
channel. Yes, of course he did.
It wasn't that. He had a show. He had a.
Okay, going back. Okay, so here we go. Whoa.
The eye. Me saw this.
I can't imagine what me when I first found BFTI thought. Like I didn't think the amount of things that what I just found.
He had a show called BFDI. Remember?
Oh my god, he had a
I
show
loved
called
it.
BFDI.
Also,
Oh my
I
god.
really like paper cut.
He had a show called BF. I really want to read chat right now, but I can't since I have to focus.
It wasn't that name at the time. He had a show called.
Actually, I might have done something wrong just because I was just talking to myself. And I don't normally do that.
Called show.
Because actually, who talks to themselves? Like they spit it out loud. Like who does that?
Had a show called.
From a channel called D8.
Bruh. I always called it. I
It
always
wasn't
thought
that
it was
name at the time.
square mini, not squares mini. But squares doesn't loop because I said square before, and squares in the same word.
Squares called squares. Then he decided to make 3 episodes of a series called BFDI Square Mini. Squares Mini.
And he got inspiration from a channel called D8.
It was called Squares Mini in a
Oh my god, back to the start.
BFDI Square Mini.
And he
Create a I loop, and I decided, where do I say last say I? This is not gonna be a good time. Oh my god.
Show Where's Mini in a
Oh my god.
really like paper cuts, and it cuts and made object shows with them.
Oh my god.
Also, in one of my object shows, there's a center scoop thrower as the host. Then, he decided to make 3 episodes of a series called BFDI Square Mini.
And he got inspiration from a channel.
Oh,
Yeah, I definitely said decided once.
in a decided mini. In a Then, he decided decided to make 3 episodes of a series called BFDI Square Mini.
And he got inspiration from a channel called D8.
Okay, when was the last time they said 2?
There's Mini. And decided
Just look at me. Look at that. That's so brilliant. Also, by the way, when I was when this came out, I had a profile picture that was like my old one with the blue background. The reason I didn't do my profile picture as this is because I wanted to save that for another year, and I'm glad I did that.
Mini. And decided to read.
To
Decided to make. He decided
I just want to get out of this section.
and decided to make 3 episodes. And decided to make 3 episodes. And decided to make 3 episodes of a series called BFDI Square Mini.
Doubt that I said
And he got
reinforced
inspiration
before.
from a channel
The
called
only time I said it.
D8.
It wasn't that name at the time. And decided to reinforce it.
Okay, not that bad, loop.
Oh. Name at It wasn't that name at the time. He had a show called Squares Mini, and decided to reinforce it.
Incense
to
soup.
reinforce it to be at the
Okay, my lord. This is gonna be bad. Huh.
force it to be He decided to make 3 episodes of a series called BFDI. Decided to reinforce it to BFDI.
Okay, no, that one. No, that loop. Dude, we're almost done with the page.
BFDI squared. BFDI to BFDI squared. To BFDI.
This is almost the last line before the page ends.
BFDI.
Of the first page out of the 5 pages I have to do.
To BFDI. Force it to BFDI. Then, he decided to make 3 episodes of a series called BFDI Square Mini. To BFDI Square Mini.
And he got
The time.
Okay, now time for the word mini. This doesn't loop to there.
And decided to reinforce it to BFDI Square. There's Mini. Mini. BFDI Square Mini. Square Mini. DI Square Mini. BFDI Square Mini. Mini. Square Mini. And decided to reinforce it to BFDI Square Mini. I don't know. DI Square Mini. Mini.
We have reached the 40-minute mark.
Mini. In a mini. And I decided to reinforce it to be at the square mini.
Okay, don't loop. Okay, bad loop, dab up.
Be at the square mini. Out of square mini. Out of mini. Out of mini. Out of mini. Out of
Oh my god, a number block loop. Oh my god.
When I started liking it, it was like around 8 or 8 or I don't worry, it's very
Okay, now time for the word no. Oh my god. Brr.
the show. And I decided to reinforce it to be at the square mini. I don't know mini. I don't Why are you watching this video if you don't know who I don't know who I am?
Oh my god. I don't know who.
To reinforce it to be at the square mini. I don't know who I am. Force it to be at the square mini. I don't know who I am. I don't know who I don't
Who's Autumn?
mini. I don't know who I am. And then on January 23rd, 2017.
Oh my god, another Jaden crash out loop. Great.
Yeah, square mini. I don't know.
Oh, Jaden crash out loop. Are these loops getting worse about a second? I think they are. Get out the way. We're gonna get way worse than
Years
here.
later, a kid was born. This is important. Then why? I don't know why are you watching this video. If you
I'm
don't
gonna
know
try to upload this on my 1.5-year birthday, which is the 16th. Because I know that because Red told me like 4 years ago that I was supposed to see that 15 days ago on February 1st. So I know that now. And you know I was smart back then because I was like 7. In fact, speaking of the time period, we're not even my YouTube channel has not even been born yet. Like, that's sad.
Don't know me. I don't know why are you watching this video if you don't know who I.
Okay, good. Oh my god, that's probably the goodest loop ever. Like, look at this loop. Gotta go back.
The square mini. I don't know why. To be at the square mini. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why I called. Why I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. Called. Called. Why called. Called. I don't know why called. I don't know why. 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 I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. Called squares mini, and I decided to reinforce it to be at the square mini. I don't know why I called it mini. I don't know why. I don't know why I called it. At a show called Squares Mini, and decided to reinforce it. I don't know why I called it to be at the square mini.
Imagine if it's a bat lube on the last word. Oh no, it's not.
Square mini. I don't know why I called it.
Guy appears.
Yeah, just it wasn't that. It wasn't called square. Or is it to be?
Wait, was the face there?
I don't know why I called it that name at the time.
Hi guys. Anyways, oh my god, it's 6 o'clock. My time zone.
Anyways, live stream happening.
I did this. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, now read and chat again. I want to focus on this. Hi guys.
And decided to reinforce it.
Okay, finally. Dude, it takes forever for one sentence. How am I supposed to finish this? Actually, if I do one page each day, then I have a good enough time. But school, and plus, I'm doing this on. That was weird.
To be at the square mini. I don't know why.
Okay, finally, last sentence of the page. And bad loop, of course.
I called it that. What? I called it that.
I enlisted the Vertier one, aka the demo version you might call it, because it had private information about me and my family, which I don't think I want to keep, which I don't think I want to say anymore. But it doesn't even matter anymore because it was mentioned in this video. Ah.
Like around when the first,
Who do that?
I called it that. When the first team, I called it that. When the first teams were being made. Don't worry, it's very important in this time.
Dude, another eye loop, but I don't care because all the eye loops are being put together.
I called it that. What?
Dude, I kind of switch between being first person and third person point of views. No, not like perspective. Yeah, it's protecting. Just like I sometimes say he made a show, and then I say I made a show. Like I keep switching perspectives for some reason.
I don't know why. I called it that. Why I called it that. What?
When I made the series. Oh my god, bad loop.
That way.
Going back to the paper cuts.
I really like paper cuts, and I made object shows with them. And I made cuts, and I made cuts, and I made and I made cuts, and paper cuts, and I made cuts, and I called it that. Way you made object shows with them. Also, in one of my object shows,
This
the center
loop.
scoop throw as the host.
Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me.
Called it that. Way called it that. Way you made this. Way you made the series. Way you made the series. Way you made this. Way you made. AKA me saw the show. He saw. When I made this show called BFDI, remember? And I loved it. Also,
Oh my god, stop getting up!
where forced it to be. When I made the series, I called it that. When I made this. When I made this.
Just wanna finish the page.
Dad, he decided to make 3 episodes of his 3 episodes of series. When he made this series called when he made this made this series called BFTI Square.
Wait, what if I bit? What the heck? That was weird. I did it.
Three episodes of a series called BFTI. When I made this series called called it that. When I made this, know why I called it that. When I made this, called it that. When I made this series called BFTI Square Mini.
And God
Another eye loop. Let's go. Sure, I'm doing this right.
Mini. I don't know why I called it that. When I made this show called
Okay, let's go.
it that. When I made the series, I called it that. When I called it that. When I made the series, and I made the series, and I made the series, and I made the series.
Yes. Oh my god.
I made the series, and I called it that. When I called it that. When I made the series, and I made the series, and made the series, and made it look. I don't know why I called it that. When I made the series, and I made the series, and made the series, and
Oh
when
my
I
god.
made I don't know why.
The fact it's sped up, it's so funny.
Called it that. When I made the series, and I made the series, and made the series, that. When I made the series, and I made the series, and made the series. When I made the series, and I made the series, and made the series, and made it look. Made the series, and made it. Made the series, and made the series, and made it. Made the series, and made.
Okay, it's loop. Let's go.
Force it to be at the Square Mini. I don't know why I don't know why I called. Made the series, and made it that. When I made the series, and made it look.
Okay, look, it better be bad. No, look is not bad. In fact, this is the first time this is look. Unless you're not counting looking, but no one would count looking. Okay, now time for like, which will probably be bad. Oh my god.
When I made the series, I made it look.
Almost every word is now being looped, which it sucks. Okay, now another number block loop. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, I went too far.
Started liking it. I basically remember when I started liking it. It was like started liking it. It was like around. It looked like around when the first teams were being made.
Oh my god, another eye loop. Oh my god, how many eye loops are there? Is this the home of the eyes?
Why I called it that? When I made the series, I made it look like. Made it look like. I don't know why I called it that. When I made the series, I made it look. I made it look like.
Oh my god. Another bad loop.
Made it look like I was. It made it look like I was. Like it made it look like I. Look like I was fake. Look like I was. It look like I. Look like I was fake. Look like I. Look like I. Look like I.
Dude, oh my god, same exact loop. Bruh.
I basically remember when I started liking it. I made the series. I made it look like. I made it look like I was like. Look like. I made it look. Series. I made it look like. I made it look like I was. series. I made it look like I was like around when the I made it look like I was like around when the I made it look like I was like around when the first teams were being made. The series, I made it look like I was like around when the first teams were being made. Liking it. It was like around. It was like. It was like. It was like. Made the series. I made it look like I was like around when the first teams were being made. Don't worry, it's very important in this timeline. And then late 2022.
Finally! Final loop before the first page! Yeah! First loop! Yeah! Notice we're finally done with the first page! Let's go! Let's go! Done with the first page and I have to do 4 more! Oh my god! Oh! Okay, but seriously, look at this. You can tell me this isn't insane.
To come out, and then a kid and decided to reinforce it to be at the. Made it look like I was famous.
Should I keep going? The live stream should end by now. It's over an hour. Oh, I forgot that.